we've all had a bad day in some way today. Rosanna and I will be talking about Ray with a technical
Good.
fucking
No,
irate some way.
No, it's more than that. I'm dealing with garbage issues too. I've been trying to get garbage service out here at my buddy's house since last month, and we're paying for it and everything, but they still have yet to even drop off the can, let alone come around. And so I got garbage piling up outside. I got critters running through it. They keep telling me, "Oh, we're gonna get on. Oh, let me call. Oh," and I'm like, dude, I'm to the point, Morgan and Rosanna, we're like, I want to just load all the garbage bags up in my buddy's car and drive it to their damn distribution center and just throw it across their parking lot, you know?
Is there no dump nearby?
No, I mean, there's dumps out here for sure, yeah, but they're not like nearby, you know? They're a bit of ways and periodically here and there, but no, I mean, but none of that pertains or it matters more. Like my mother and I have purchased service. We're paying monthly for this service that they're not providing. You know?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I'm pissed off at that, and then this stupid computer garbage we just dealt with a minute ago. I almost shat myself. I was like, what the hell is going on? Is it just shit on Ray Day?
I think all three of us kind of got shit on in some form or other today.
In the last few days.
Yeah. Well,
Go ahead, bud.
We'll take that into our intro. Welcome everybody to the Confession Post podcast. I'm Morgan Rector, and my co-hosts are Valencia Von Dark and Raymond Hazen Jr. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Well, I was gonna say more on the good news before we get into the dirtiness of it all. At least tonight, I have a little bit of whiskey and I have a little bit of wax to smoke on. So,
yeah,
that's a good thing.
I had a feeling you probably had gotten into some kind of booze by now.
Oh yeah, definitely. I had to go to the store the other night, and then Walmart. It's so I was trying to explain that to I was trying to explain that to my buddy out in California, where I just moved, as you guys both know, and where I just moved from. Liquor is only sold at certain establishments. Out here, it's sold everywhere.
Oh yeah, you can
gas station.
It's like the
gas stations. Yeah. Fucking 7-Eleven. Like, none of it matters. It's sold everywhere. Excuse me, everywhere.
Yeah, I don't think Ontario is slowly getting to a point where now beer is sold in certain grocery stores. I don't know about Nova Scotia. Are they doing that yet?
Newfoundland and Labrador is.
Oh, I'm not surprised by that.
And not here. Montreal.
Yeah, Montreal is very, very liberal about their drinking laws.
Yeah.
Rosanna, do you know about hockey?
Well,
the only reason I'm asking you is because I've already established that Morgan doesn't know. So I want, down here to us, all Canadians know hockey. So I'm trying to find out if maybe Morgan's the exception or if that's just a stereotype. You get what I'm saying?
It is a stereotype. I will go with that first. But
all right, for sure.
Like, there's just some of us that know by default because of, I don't know, like other people.
Well, I couldn't tell you what a hat trick is. That's for sure.
I know what a hat trick is.
That's 3 goals, buddy. Even I know that one. Well, 3 goals. Well, it's the same thing in soccer, though. That's kind of why, even though soccer's not an American sport. I did play soccer growing up. I actually coached soccer, coached youth soccer, and reffed it. When I was like 16, I coached younger kids and stuff. And so it's the same thing, just 3 goals. 3 goals is a hat trick, and
Yeah, I want to like that player.
yeah.
That's a funny thing about soccer. It's popular with North American children, just not the adults. That's the odd thing about it. Like it's like Rachel's kids, they play soccer, but very few American adults seem to watch the World Cup. You know?
Historically, us Americans, we don't like things that are foreign.
Yeah, that might be it. Well, I mean, it's watched. Like most of the planet watches it, and most Canadians don't give a shit. Most
Americans don't give a shit. It's the widest watched sport.
It is, yeah.
Planet. It is. The only thing the second next is baseball. Actually,
baseball. Did you just say baseball?
I totally did.
They like baseball in Japan. I know it's popular.
Oh no, they actually love
baseball. Like.
No, they actually love baseball around the world. I mean, Dominican Republic, they love baseball. Fucking South America, Central America, big time loves baseball. China's big on baseball. Japan's big on baseball. Yeah.
Well, they've seen the movies, right? Like Field of Dreams.
Yep.
Oh yeah, rest in peace, Ray Liotta.
Wait, he died?
You didn't know that?
I did.
No.
Yeah, just like
a
few years ago.
Die? Oh, no way.
He died in sleep. I don't know what health condition he may have.
Wow, world, you're listening to me respond to Ray Liotta dying in live time.
I know, I'm sorry. And like
that's okay. Fuck. Wow, I love Ray. We can go way back, all the way back to
Goodfellas.
Yeah, dude, and fucking the hell was
I never saw Something Wild. I would like
Goodfellas. That's exactly what you just said, Rosanna. Fuck it. Yeah. It all just registered in my brain. I'm sorry. I'm half stoned and half drunk. But yes, you're correct. Goodfellas, all the way back, dude. Ray's been there. He was in that movie. What's the movie where fucking hold on. Go ahead, keep talking. I'm gonna search Ray Liotta movies.
He was
Ray Liotta movies.
He was in Hannibal Lecter cut top.
Yeah, the second one, I think.
Yep. What was that one? No, wait, no, that wasn't it. Ray Liotta movies. There we go. Boom. All right. So, he was in the new Many Saints of New York.
I saw that one. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder how he feels about starring with Whoopi Goldberg. Goodfellas, yep, Goodfellas, Narc, Thin Line, Copland. That was a good fucking movie.
I like that movie. Yeah.
Yeah. He was in Identity. He was in Identity. That was a good movie.
Sylvester Stallone says that Copland ruined his career because he like stopped working out and kind of played up those mannerisms, and he said that actually fucked him over because everyone just thought, he's not the action hero anymore.
Hold on, but you guys.
It also had to do with the fact that he did like 20 years of shitty movies or something. So.
Was Ray Liotta in Field of Dreams?
Yeah, he was like the main baseball player that showed up after Kevin Costner.
Not the dad, the other guy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I remember that now. You're for sure. He was in Wild Hogs. He played the bad guy. He played the biker guy in Wild Hogs.
Yeah.
This ain't all his movies. Fuck, there was something else he was in. I'm not seeing it here. But god damn it, I'm picturing him in something else that is just blowing my mind that I'm not understanding.
Well, he did a little drama film I'm a big fan of called Dominic and Eugene. He was really good in that. Like hardly anybody's seen that movie, but it's really good.
All right, what about Operation Dumbo Drop?
I didn't see that one, but I do remember him.
You haven't seen that one, dude? It's him. Dennis Leary's in it. Fucking Danny Glover.
Oh my god, I think I seen that one time, like when I was like
it's such It's so funny. Basically, these like 4 or 5 military guys get given this operation where they have to
That's pretty good.
take this elephant to this one. So they go on this mission to protect this elephant and take it to where it's got to go. And at one point they drop it out of a plane and it parachutes down. So that's where the name of the movie and the commercial, it shows it. That's where it all goes at Operation Dumbo Drop. But basically it's about these guys who are just trying to get this elephant from point A to point B. And they're all military guys. And it's like I said, Danny Glover, Dennis Leary, freaking, which I'm a huge Dennis Leary fan. Ray Liotta.
No.
Fucking, it's all stars, bro. Like, no one in the movie is garbage. They're all stars. It's great. Shit, I almost broke my cup. That sucks. Oh, did I break my cup? No, I didn't. Whew. My brother bought me that cup at Disneyland. I can't break it. It's a what's his name? What's the dickhead midget guy on Snow White and Seven Dwarfs? Midget, the pissed off dwarf.
Grumpy?
What's his name?
Sleepy?
Grumpy. That's what it is. Fuck, I feel stupid right now.
One.
Yeah, the dickhead one. My brother bought me a coffee mug when he was at Disneyland with his wife. He took them there a couple years ago, and while he was there, he bought everyone something, and he told me he scoured Disneyland for something that made him think of me, and he found, and then at the last day that they were there for a couple days, he found this grumpy mug, and he goes, it's grumpy, and it's just him pointing at himself, and it says stubborn. That's what it says underneath. and you guys know me. I was like, fuck, brother, that is me though, bro.
Damn.
Totally.
It's a really creepy moment, and I think it's a Disney film. Did you ever see Far and Away? The little girl leads the Canada geese flying down south. She flies in like this contraption where like she's actually flying.
Yes, hold on, wait a minute. I'm searching
Jeff
it right
Daniels,
now. Yes,
Jeff was in it, and anyway, there's a weird scene where she's in the shower and the geese babies. I don't know what you call those, the goslings, I guess. They're in there with her, and suddenly her dad and this other guy just burst in the room without knocking, and she's naked in the shower, and I'm thinking. It is such a weird moment. Thinking, why did they?
That is a weird moment.
That seems like something a pedo would come up with,
totally. We do have to remember that most people in Hollywood are pedos.
Yeah, that's what they say. That's what Feldman said. Yeah.
There's actually a large variety of people in the world that are perv. So.
Yeah.
Which just so we all know, I don't condone anything like that. So.
No, I don't.
Nope.
Not either.
Nope.
And on that note, how about I'll go into my first confession, which is entitled "Boy Crazy." Nice little segue. So this one goes, I can't stop falling in love with men. It's my weakness. I just met a guy, and I am totally falling for him. But what is funny is that I swore off men after my last boyfriend, and I said, well, I guess I would date a guy if blah, blah, blah. This guy fits my ideal description. I think it is a miracle that happened. I can't wait to see him again. He made love to me sweetly. I think that she's someone who's in love with love. And I think when you're caught up in that mentality, that can be you vulnerable to painful experiences.
Yeah. Oh, very much. I can understand that and agree with that. Rosanna, would you like to go first? What? If not, I got plenty to say.
I'm agreeing. Anyway.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Totally. Like, I totally understand what the hell they're saying.
There are love addicts that does exist, like sex and love addicts.
There's been multiple times. Ooh. There's been multiple times in my life where I thought I needed someone or something. You know what I'm saying? Woo, sorry, everybody. But it took me till later on to realize that I actually didn't, and I was more in love with the idea of a relationship than the actual relationship. There's been more than once that's happened.
And there have been times where I've wondered to myself, have I chosen this person because they chose me?
Exactly. Like I've been sitting here since I moved out here, and I'm just sitting here in this room and editing and doing my school shit and whatnot. Like I've thought about it, and I'm like, well, maybe old Scoob Dad's ready for a relationship. Because honestly, I haven't had a girlfriend in. I mean, the last girl I would say I was in a quote unquote relationship with, even though we were not technically together, was Anna. And she would have, at the moment, said the same thing. She was the girl I got with when I came home from prison. She was I remember her from, like, we went to middle school and shit together. And when I came home, she was very interested because she was still up there in the same little town as ever. But she ended up dumping me because I drink too much. It's not that I'm like a super shitty person when I drink, but as you both know, I drink periodically, and when I drink, I get loud and want to play loud music and call people and talk and be silly, and she wasn't cool with that. Her dad was like a mean drunk, so she already had a bad taste for liquor in her mouth, and so the fact that I liked liquor, it wasn't the fact that I was mean or nothing. It was already a bad taste in her mouth. You guys get what I'm saying? So she already didn't like it. So the fact that I did it, just even though she liked me, she couldn't. So we split behind that.
And you couldn't cash in on the edge that being an ex-con gave you.
It always scores me a few points, bud, because I'm cute, I got tattoos, and I'm an ex-con, and I'm nice, I'm like that nice reformed ex-con guy, and so, I don't know, no, though, at the same time, no, and so since her, and I came home in 16, so I was with her in 16, that's it, dude. I haven't had a girlfriend since then. We dated for like 3 months. And that was in 16, and honestly, okay, this is the confession post, right? Fuck, here we go. All right, so I haven't even been laid since I have to think. Let's put it that way, you guys.
Yeah, my life is a sexual moonscape. I know what you're talking about.
But like, it's not normally. It's not normally that way for me. Throughout history of life, Scoob Dad gets laid. Even when I was homeless, chicks used to come down to the tent to bang me. And the reason is because I am cutish. I'm, even though I'm a little chunk around the midsection at times. But I'm really good in the sack, and it used to be a known secret, it wasn't really a secret. You guys get what I'm saying? It was a known secret. So everyone knew, and so when girls but everyone knows that Scoob Dad doesn't cheat. I don't fucking roll with that shit. If you're a cheater, you're a piece of shit in my mind, dude. I don't even like you, bro. I've never cheated on anyone in my life. I've never even held hands with another girl when I was dating another girl. That is factoid. Fact you if you don't believe. But anyway, I'm losing my train of thought. Here we go. Fuck, I'm stoned right now, and I'm a little drunk. Anyway, so like, yeah, that shit never happened. I just was always good. Oh, that's where I was going. So anyway, so like the word spread around, because I'm like, well, Ricky, remember when? Come on, Morgan, you remember when Lucy and Sarah are walking down the road and they're talking about Ricky? It's not that he's big, he's adequate, it's a good. So that's the thing. I'm not large. I'm adequate. It's a good size. It's fine. It's okay. It does the job. And then on top of it, it's that I actually care. So I'm very big on female pleasure because I get more pleasure from that than actually myself being pleasure. Like, honestly, I know it sounds weird, but it's true. So when I help someone feel good, I enjoy that more myself. Anyway, so that was the secret around, was like, I'm good in the sack. And So some girls didn't mind, because I'm also a very clean homeless person when I'm homeless. I don't like not bathing. I don't like shit like that. Like it makes me feel I don't like feeling dirty. I really don't. Like if I can't wear underwear. Sometimes I'll wear underwear for 2 days. Yeah, we all do that, right? But like I can't the next day. It's not okay. So I gotta wash. I gotta change. If I'm homeless and I can't get to water, I will at least baby wipe bath. I'm a solid advocate of baby wipes. If you don't have baby wipes and you're homeless and listening to this, baby wipe bath, baby. I'm telling you, get up under the sack, in the butthole. Girls, you can fucking open the lips. Whatever you got to do, you under the armpits, and trust me, you will feel clean. You'll feel cleanish. You know, it's right next to clean. I won't say that a baby wipe bath is as good as a shower, but I will say that it's right next door, you know. you're right there, like you feel almost clean.
Not as if not like those soap commercials where the guy's like scrubbing his chest hair with enthusiasm, big smile.
No, it is not what's that shampoo? Fucking something essence. Something essence, right? Remember? Oh yes! No, it's not none of that. It's not that. But you know, I don't even know what I'm saying. But
I mean, I've tried like numerous like conditioners, and I always think when it's in, I think, oh yeah, this is
herbal essence, bud. That's what it was.
I always think like, oh, this is gonna leave it moist, you know. But then you wash it out, and it's like, well, my hair just goes back to normal. So maybe conditioner's a scam. I don't know.
No, well, no. Actually, conditioner's not a scam. Shampoo is a scam. I've dated several. What are they called? People who do, not barbers or anything. You know, 'cause that's dudes. But like, I've dated a couple chicks who were esthetician. I think is what it's called. Ones who do skin and hair. Skin and hair.
Beauticians, yeah.
Beautician isn't. Yeah, well, that's kind of. But no, I think it's esthetician. I might be wrong.
They do nails, right?
They do nails too, yes, and they wax and they do hair and skin, and I think it's esthetician. Okay. Anyway, they've explained to me. So I was dating this one girl for a while, and she was going to this beauty school down in Napa. So it was funny. Actually, it was funny. I got a bunch of them to get a bunch of points for their waxing credit because she convinced me to let all the girls wax my chest. Which I'm not like I'm not like Robin Williams. I don't have hair coming over my shoulders or none of that bullshit. But I got hair on my chest. I got hair on my face. I'm a grown adult man, you know. My stepdad used to always tell me cool things and go, hey, it'll put hair on your chest. Hey, shoot that gun. It'll put hair on your chest. Hey, go do this. It'll put hair on your chest. And I always look at my little hairy chest and go, fuck, apparently stepdad was right. But anyway, what the hell was I saying? God damn it, I forgot my train of thought again.
Well, Doug, have you had a bikini wax?
Ooh, thank you, Morgan. That was it. I'm back on it. So go ahead, you answer, and then I'll tell you about how I got all these girls these points. Go ahead, you first. Go. No, my turn. Have you ever had a bikini wax?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, like, you.
Well,
he ain't asking me.
Okay, so I had like the full, like they call it like the full Monty or whatever. It was like
you've had the Brazilian. Is that what it is?
Yeah. Yeah, like everything, like front to back.
Like hot wax on that area?
I'm telling you, the back end is like way easier than the front end.
Oh, really?
I thought it was not going to be that way at all. I was like, oh my God, this is like...
Yeah, I couldn't imagine ripping off the butthole like that, dude.
No, it actually is awesome back there.
Some women just...
I mean, I've had it tossed once or twice, you know, I mean, that's no big deal, though.
Yeah.
It's not as safe to use like a razor, right? I mean, that...
Oh, I imagine it can't be. It can't be.
I'm gonna say right now, I'd rather have it waxed than okay, yeah, probably waxed than fucked, because sometimes like people suck at that sort of thing. But
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, check this out. I was, early 30s. She was late 20s, and I was dating her. We were banging, like everything was awesome. It was just young, sexy, and hot. She was sexy and hot. I was young, sexy, and hot. Like it was just dirty, raw sex. Is all it really was. And anyway, she was going to this beauty school right there in Napa. It was, like you guys remember those Parmesan,
What?
Parmesan. You guys remember those Barbizon commercials? Like a Barbizon was a beauty school. Okay, she went to one.
Maybe that wasn't. It must have only been an American thing, because I don't remember.
It had to have been, because I don't think either of you know what I'm talking about.
probably had to have watched like Rochester, New York, a whole lot.
But I promise there's at least one or two listeners who'll know what I'm talking about.
What we want. The fucking talk shows and shit, right? Like Morgan. Do you remember
Wait, like Maury?
School, Rochester, New York was actually kind of lit. Like
I watched a lot of those fucking shows. I think I watched them all.
You guys are way right over there.
What?
I was just remembering or thinking that, like, oh yeah, you guys are way right over there. Like Rosanna's. I forget. I almost forget that you're even 1 hour further over than East Coast time.
Yeah, she's just north of New England. That's where she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's so far north. She's in Old England.
Yeah, like
Hold up.
New England is like Nova Scotia with money. That's how I would describe it. Like Bangor, Stephen King's hometown.
Bangor.
That's where the American TV station is broadcast out of.
Hey,
down there.
Bangor is so awesome that even the Trailer Park Boys went there.
Yes, they did. Yeah, I've been there. I didn't get to go by Stephen King's house.
There. I fucking lived the same life as the Trailer Park Boys, but not quite.
That's pretty awesome, in my opinion.
Oh, I've lived the very same life as them, just not in a trailer.
Or just not exactly.
My whole life. Like I've been Leahy my whole life. I just haven't done dudes,
Well, I was gonna suggest see if you can find a girl who works for a waste disposal company. Right? See if you can get to show
Seriously, I need help with this. I need help with this garbage situation. This is bullshit.
Well, I was going to ask you, Von Dart. So, in terms of being boy crazy, did you go through a phase when you were like 13 or 14 where you were just like, obsessed with boys, and that was like all you talked about? So
that was like before. Well, I kind of. I don't know. I feel like I was like a little bit mature before then.
Yeah. You were probably never an NSYNC fan.
Wasn't everybody at one time? Like, I fucking hate their guts. But I mean, at some point we all put on Backstreet Boys, But I literally hate them.
I do not like them, but I will I'll go for fucking NSYNC before I'll do that. Like,
okay.
Because okay, I got obsessed with watching The Masked Singer, and Joey Fatone killed it, man. Like, he's so good on that fucking show.
No, hands down, the best one ever was Chong.
Chong?
Did you not see Chong? It was so funny. I've only watched a handful of episodes, and it's usually when someone else is watching it, and I'm just in their presence at their place of whatever. And then, yes, he was the pineapple. Yeah, hey man, hey man.
So good. They didn't.
I think I'd do a decent Chong. Hey buddy, what's going on, man?
Yeah, like they had no idea who he was. Like they were baffled. Like And then he came on and
No,
sang. And
exactly, and it blew my mind. You're right, Roseanne. I'm sorry not to cut you off. And it blew my mind because I laughed so hard, and I looked at my buddy next to me and go, "That's fucking Chong, dude. I know who that is. I do an impression of him all the time."
Yeah. And fucking, they had like some fucking dope people on there. Like, Jewel fucking killed it. Like,
Jewel?
She was a
singer?
Well, I haven't watched. Wait, so that's almost not fair. See, that's kind of the thing. It's almost not fair that they have professionals and singers and shit. Like,
I know, but like you don't know who they are.
No, I get that, and I understand. That's cool. But the people. Okay, so they need to not. All right, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm thinking they mask it as a singing competition, where in fact it's literally just hidden talent of professionals. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think in my mind I always pictured it as a singing talent show, kind of like what the hell's the other one?
An Idol, or,
American Idol, yeah, or something like that, or the one with what's all their faces where they turn the chairs around? Freaking.
The Voice.
Yeah, with The Voice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Or another The Voice, and that's maybe not what it is at all. It's just can you guess who I am show. So that now it makes it a way cooler show. I actually might start watching it. Thank you, Rosanna, for helping me figure that out.
You don't know who was singing for like so long, and like some of these people, they're so good. Like seriously, they you wouldn't even know who it was. And like they got fucking. Okay, I don't want to spoil it, but I also want to spoil it just a little because it's okay. There's like
let me tell you something real quick before you spoil it. You can't really spoil something that was on network TV.
True.
Like if it was a book, maybe you could spoil it, but it's been on TV. If we haven't seen it, we're, you know what I'm saying, whatever.
Busta Rhymes was on there.
See, that's not even fair. He's a rapper, dude. It's not even cool or fair.
But get this, Wiz Khalifa, he was on there too, and he got to, like the final 3 in one season. It was so good. He fucking.
No, I imagine it was, and I imagine he was entertaining. But that's the type of thing that makes me go, eh. Because here they are, trained professionals who are out there.
Yeah.
They're professionals with dancing and music and all that. So they're out there doing all. It's not even fair to the average person. So once again, there I go with thinking maybe it's a competition show where it's supposed to be just an entertainment show, and I'm being stupid. So.
Well, it's
yeah. Hey viewers, type in below because old Scoop Dad does read the messages. So maybe no one else does, but I do. So type in below if I'm being stupid. Maybe I should just realize it's a for fun show.
You know what we should do now? We should move on to
we should let Roseanne
fashion.
Yeah. Or Von Dark. Let's let Von Dark. I keep saying
Valentia Von Dark.
Yeah, I gotta remember. Let's old VD. Wait, no, I can't call you VD.
Oh my God, that would be bad.
Oh my God! Can I tell you guys a story about VD real fast?
This is the show for that, yeah.
All right, so I'm driving down the road with my buddy yesterday as I help him go do DoorDash, and as we're coming up to this car, I can kind of see their license plate, and I swear to God, it says VD Bus 1.
VD Bus 1, wow.
VD Bus 1, but what it said was V Dubs 1, and when I got close enough, I realized the bus and the dubs. You get what I'm saying? Like it's very close similarity, but different. So as we're pulling up, I was like, wait, is this guy advertising He's in the VD bus. Like, this is the one we're banging bitches in and giving it, passing it around. And then as I got closer, I was like, oh no, it's Dubs. Volkswagen. V-Dubs. But from the angle or the distance, you know, BUS, UBS, BUS, UBS, you know? It was very close, very close. But anyway, go ahead, Dark. I can't call you VD, but I'll call you Dark. Go on. Get on.
V actually would be the initial.
Okay. I'm incapable. I'm so sure that I won't reach my full potential that I'd rather die just so that people can think about what could have been rather than see me fail. So.
And it doesn't say their age, does it?
Nope.
Because I have noticed that there are a lot of very young people who feel like, well, I've failed, I haven't gone anywhere in life, and then they say they're like 23, and I feel like it would surprise me if you had succeeded at that age.
Right? No. And I try to explain to people all the time, young people especially, like my son. Like, I panic about this because my son's 15 now. And so I'm very panicked about suicide and murder and death and things like that when it comes to little people. But I try to explain, like, son, check this out. When I became 25, I fucking thought I knew everything in this world. Like, I thought I know it all. This is bullshit. And from 25 to 30, I learned more shit than I even imagined that I could know.
Yeah.
And from 30 to 40, oh my God, did I not change and grasp so much more than I even could imagine. So I explain that to him all the time, like, son, I know the world seems heavy and it seems like it's the biggest shit there ever is, but it's not. And I promise, when you hit 40, listen to this, everyone out there, when you hit 40, I promise you'll look back at 20 and go, I don't even barely remember that shit, let alone care about
I remember more than I care to. That's the way I feel.
Exactly, dude. Like, so much changes. We grasp and grow and become so much more that you don't even know, dude. The fact that we allow people to make choices when they're under 18 even blows my mind, because we should make everyone wait till they're fucking 50. I shouldn't be allowed to make choices yet because I'm still changing my mind. You know?
It should be illegal for you to drop out of school before the age of 18. That's what I think.
For sure. But we do got to look at the school, though. Some schools we should drop out of. You know?
Well, you transfer to a different school.
Yeah. Right.
Give it a good go. You know?
I didn't mean drop out of school, people. I just simply meant that some teachers and some people are teaching wrong shit. That's all.
Yeah. It's just that, these days it's hard enough to get a decent job if you're a high school graduate, but that to be a dropout, you are going to be probably resigned to like fast food or something.
Oh, yeah. No, check this out. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell everybody right now. You drop out, guess what? You can join me on the prison yard, because that's where you're headed.
Or in the tent, as a homeless person.
In the tent, you can join me down there, too. Guess what? I've been in both places. Yeah, that's where you go. And guess what? I didn't drop out either. I graduated. I actually have a degree. I'm working on my second degree. But I've been to the joint. I was kind of swept up in the Me Too movement, though, so that's part of the reason.
Oh,
yeah. That's why I'm so glad about Johnny Depp.
Oh my God.
Amber Turd.
Yeah, Amber Turd, dude. No, it's because I hope people are realizing that we shouldn't believe anything anyone says, and we should look for information first, I got caught up in that kind of shit, dude. Right during that time, right during the big push of the Me Too movement, I got someone fucking saying things about me, and then there I go, off I go. You know, was I a burglar? Was I doing other things? Yes, I was. That was the way I looked at it when I was there the whole time. I go, I'm not guilty of what put me in here right now, but I'm guilty of many other things, and it is justice. So I should be here. That's the way I looked at it, and so I tried. But I also tried educating myself. I went to college while I was there. I started reading a lot of things, studying religions and various other things, and I tried not to have a negative outlook, because I knew that if I had a negative outlook when I got out, I would be angry, and getting out and being angry can cause someone to go do something stupid, and I didn't want to hold grudges or be angry, so I tried to have a much, like Ricky and Julian do at the end of season 1, right, bud? I try to look at it like I was at university, and as long as I'm in university, I'm learning something, and I'm growing, and I'm changing. And I tried teaching that to a lot of people. So I opened up a arts and healing class while I was in there. My boss helped me make it happen. So we would get the Catholic Church for like an hour on Thursdays at certain time. I think it was Thursdays. But anyway, in there, I try to explain to people, and that was my whole argument, is it's only a waste of time if we don't grow. If we grow while we're here, then it's not a waste of time. And the warden, and what I put this whole fucking speech on in front of the warden and my buddy, and like the boss guy and everybody, dude. All kinds of cops were in there, and fucking, therapists and all kinds, trying to understand if inmates should have a chance to do something like this. And my boss was like, you need to stand up and speak. I'm not, because I was trying to tell him to, hey, just go do it. Just tell him. You tell him. He's like, no, son, you need to tell him. Stand up and tell him what you tell me.
Yeah, they weren't going to listen to him.
Yeah, but they're going to see my emotion behind it. I really believed in it at the time. Look, here I go. I'm getting teared up now. I believed in it big time. So I started this arts and healing program got started because I stood up in front of the warden and everybody said, check this out. This is what I believe. And they backed me. And so they got it going. And so guys would come in, and we would do all kinds of art shit. I'm not even an artistic guy. I can't draw. Can't do none of that shit. But what I'm good at is talking, and I'm good at having conversations with people, and I'm good at letting people believe me, and trust me. And so, like, it was known. People came in all the time to join the group, just saying, come out there and air the fucking air. Just let it out. And people got to come in and talk about it. Even on the prison yard, they would talk about it. Like, this not on the yard, they would talk about, they would just open up and go, this is what I'm thinking and feeling right now, and I don't know what to do. And fucking I explained to tons of, it was something I said at the beginning and end of every fucking day was, what's said in here is confidential and truth. And if anyone goes out and speaks about anything anyone said on this yard, I'm going to fucking take off on you. I told the cops, I told everyone, like, I will take off. I will fight. I don't give a shit. Okay, fight me, stab me. I don't care. You will not talk about what's said in this room. I want all you dudes to know that what you tell me is for fucking secret. And if anyone has an issue with that, here's my bunk number. Come see it, Like, I don't give a fuck. And people started actually listening and believing. And it was like, if you went out on the fucking yard and asked, oh, what was said? Nothing, dude. Nothing was said there. That's what people started saying. Nothing was said there. Nothing was said there. They kept it confidential. It was great. And then the white key holders, because I'm a white guy, and anyone who's ever been to prison, they may or may not know, but it is racial. It's very racial. It sucks, but that's what it is. Well, the white key holder he started coming over, because I had my own office. I had an office in between the chapels, and it was for me, and then there was a couple other inmates who had to come through me to go to my boss. I was a direct line to the community resource manager. And so I had a killer office, killer job. I mean, it's prison. How killer can it be? But like as good as it can get, I had it. And anyway, frickin' shit, I just lost my train of thought. God damn it.
The white key holder came to your...
Yes. Thank you, my love. Thank you. So he started coming over to my office because key holders get special permission. Key holders, are, for those who don't know, are guys who oversee the race. Okay, so there's always a black key holder, white key holder, Indian key holder, Mexican key holder, like all. And the Mexicans, they're broken up by gangs and whatnot, But anyway, there's always somebody. So anyway, the white key holder was this guy named Bleep Bleep. I'm gonna say Bleep Bleep because protect the anonymity, right? Anyway, these key holders get special permission, like I said, so they get to move around a little bit more than others can and do. And the guard, the reason is because the guards understand that these guys are the ones that keep the peace. If these guys say riot, fight, jump, stab, kill, everyone has to, or else everyone's in trouble. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like everyone just does what I know it still seems silly, but that's just the way it is. Okay. So this guy he got permission to so where my office was, where the chapels were, where my one office was, in between all the chapels, it was in between the Catholic, Protestant, Buddhist, and Muslim chapels. The only reason there was hesitation in there is because I was trying to count and remember, because there was 4. But anyway, he got permission. You had to go through the gate, to the buzz gate, where an armed guard actually searches you going in and out. Well, the key holders had permission to go. The black key holder came over a few times even. But anyway, the white key holder, apparently he scheduled a weekly appointment at one point, because there it was, I'm telling you, like clockwork. He would come in, and he would come into my office, and he would shut the door, and we would just start talking about shit. And he would, dude, I'm telling you, he used to talk to me about things that, I'm telling you, was very, I don't know what I'm saying, but on the yard, like shit, what he was talking about was happening. And I realized at some point that here's this guy who's been given all this immense pressure of making sure an entire race of people stay kosher, and he has to make decisions of, okay, this guy's not good, this guy's bad, he's got to go, this guy's got to stay, who's this person, okay, what's this thing, And so what he was doing was he was coming to me and airing his laundry to me about making choices that changed or dictated what an entire race of people do. And the reason being was because it got to him that I was very hard about whatever's talked to me stays with me. And if anyone says anything, I will fight, So he knew that he could trust me to keep my mouth shut, because I keep my mouth shut about everybody, And so he would come, so they started letting him, and he would come over at least once a week and just talk to me. And we talk about he'd sit across from my desk, and we just have a conversation, and about keeping the peace, about not keeping the peace, about where we should step in, where we shouldn't, who's this, who's that, what's the other thing. And, as I look back now and I realize all this, it makes me feel good about myself, because that's something that I'm, okay, so I have no problems with talking on camera or online, as you know, but if you or Dark or anyone out there hit me up and was like, hey, I need to talk about something that I just want between us, take that shit to my grave,
Yeah.
Easy peasy, no problem. Yes, let's talk. So anyway, that was cool. I have no idea why this conversation spun off like that, but there it is.
All right. And now,
Morgan's like, fuck, why did I invite Ray on the show again?
No, it's all good.
All right, so is it my turn?
it's your turn. Yep, your first confession.
All right, it's my turn. All right, hold on. Let me grab my phone. Here we go. All right, America, don't worry. I am ready. I just got to get it up on my phone, so I guess I'm not that ready. I never got a second one. Fuck. Okay. Anyway, this one's called Stupid, Stupid, Stupid. So it's a wee bit of a read. Just hang in there, guys. It's not too much, but a little bit. So anyway, my friends and I were drinking last night. That's what made me jump on it. As soon as I read that in the first line, I was like, okay, you got me, right? So anyway, my friends and I were drinking last night, and I had my husband's cell phone because mine had gotten wrecked, and I couldn't get a new one till Monday. I was going out, and he was staying home, so I took his. Long story short, we all went back to my place, and were drinking in the garage, but two of the girls... because two of the girls were... Why is that, Rosanna? Why is it always the ones that smoke are girls?
I don't know.
It's dirty, girls. Y'all smell like dirty ashtrays. Just remember that.
Fuck off.
All right. Hold on. Let me have a little drink of this whiskey. Hold on.
Well, how much do you smoke per day, Von Der?
All right, there we go.
Pack or...
Almost like up to a pack, but my packs are 20 packs, so.
Sorry. Small shot. Okay, anyway, so we're back. So here we are. Drinking girls in the garage because they smoke. Okay. Someone I didn't remember who suggested that it would be funny to take random pictures on his Harley with his phone, which just started out with cleavage and butt pics. All right, so these chicks are, doing Easy Riders pics on the Harley. All right, that makes sense. And then led to a couple's... okay, so help me out with this, guys. So it's a B word, and then it's got star, star, star. So she's editing herself. I tried understanding what she meant when I read this earlier, and I don't fucking know. Okay.
Yeah, it's all very sensitive words because some
Go ahead, bud.
I was just gonna say it's odd that they censor a lot of those words because a lot of the entries are really sexually explicit. So what do they think?
Very much.
Exactly,
Very much. And so I try to go, what is it? Butt? Because what's a B word, 4-letter B word that needs censoring? Butt?
Yeah.
B-U-T-T. But anyway. What's that?
Oh, okay. Just keep going, I guess.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So anyway, Harley with his phone just showed out with the cleavage and the butt pics, and then the couple. Okay, so something pics, and then all 5 of us took the same thing. B with 3 little stars. Pics. 2 of the girls putting down the fronts of their pants, and 3 girls bent over and showing all the goods from behind. And on it went. Then my sister, yes, my younger sister, who is bi, of course we got to make sure we add that, right? I am fully aware, but she suggested some girls on the girl touching. Oh, some girl on girl touching. So the bi sister said, hey, since we're already got our B words out, whatever a B is, we might as well fucking full on lesbo,
With her sister.
Yeah, the younger sister, the younger bi sister. Okay. Then my sister, yes, my younger sister, who is bi, I am fully aware, but she suggested some girl on girl touching. So here's the same B word with all the stars in hands. What, boobs? Is it boobs?
Probably.
Some boobs in hand, I'm guessing, and a bit of kissing. And then, because it totally goes with the B word, the stars, in hand is the very next thing it says. So, I mean, what else do we put in hand, Dark? Like, okay, dick. Well, dick don't start with a B. So what starts with the B? Boobs. Banger, maybe. But that's too many letters. That's too many letters, you know? So, I mean, what else could it be? It's got to be boobs, right? All right. So, all right, let's keep rocking. So then, okay, in their hands and a bit of kissing, and then then there were a few nipples in mouths. All right, let's rewind just a smidge. Where are we at? So then my sister, yes, my younger sister, who is bi, I am fully aware, but she suggested some girl-on-girl touching, so blank in hands and a bit of kissing, and then there were a few nipples and mouths. Well, this is a fucking party. All right, anyway. Some makeouts, and then a few went a little bit awkwardly further. When my sister and one of my best friends got a little heated, they suggested put her hand down my friend's pants and finger her. Holy cow, I didn't expect all this. All right. 3 more paragraphs. My friend was way too into it from a married mom of 3.
Well, you never know about those types.
Oh, well, you got to understand. I mean, no one's getting it right. If you've been in a relationship for that long, trust me, you're not getting it right. None of you are, because you just don't care anymore. No one cares sexually. Like, they just don't. It's old, and it's been long. It's the same, and you do it the same way. You've been doing it the same way for 15 years. It's boring. Trust me. I know people call me and tell me all the time how boring it is and how much they hate it. I got all kinds of buddies and all kinds of chick friends who call me just to tell me, shit like that. Because once again, even out here, the same thing I'm talking about in there is what you tell me stays with me. I ain't telling nobody our secrets.
Yeah.
Hold on. Sorry. I dropped my phone. I'll talk all kinds of shit about myself, but I don't talk about what people tell me, ever. But anyway, yeah. So, let me get back to it. All right, so back to it. Where am I at? Okay. My friend was way too into it for a married mom of 3 and snapped out of it and got all embarrassed, and then everyone decided we should delete everything. Oh, so they were recording this shit. I love it. I love you guys. This is great. I mean, it's only fun if it's fun. I mean, you shouldn't be careful what you record because it's forever, everyone. So, women, kids, children, everyone out there, fucking adults, everyone out there, listen to this. Listen, be careful because anything you record is forever.
I saw Vern Troyer's sex tape. Mini-Me. I saw his sex tape.
Right?
There. Yeah.
I love Vern, but the dude's been dead for almost 10 years, and Morgan's just now seen it.
Oh, no, I saw it quite a long time ago. It was years ago.
Morgan, you're ruining my thing right now, dude.
Well, I mean, there wasn't any actual sex in it. It was just him kind of making out with the girl, but it was interesting because she was like a normal-sized woman. And
All right, I gotta know. Did he drive up to her on his thing?
No, he didn't. They were lying in beds, kind of side by side, and it would have been interesting to watch the sex, actually.
Yeah, Vern was cool. Anyways, should I keep reading?
Yeah, finish it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost there. Okay, so anyway, right? So, where are we at? My friend, my mom, okay, 3 snapped out of it and all got embarrassed. And then we deleted everything. Oh, there we are. Deleted everything. Oh, excuse me. Well, little did I know that my husband has everything synced to download to the cloud. And once it does, you need a password to get it off. So she got a train ran on her by everybody she knows, and they were recording, and they were all of a sudden. See that once again, you guys, it's forever.
You gotta be careful about the cloud because I had.
You gotta.
Yeah, I had my porn collection accidentally go to someone else's device, and
You can't think and then just change your mind. Oh no, the cloud doesn't change its mind.
yeah, right.
Anyway, so then we had to get you need a password to get it off there. So when I thought everything was gone, I went to bed. I woke up to my husband sitting there. Oh, I forget. So she totally cheated on the husband, but banged a group of people while she did it. So she didn't just cheat. She cheated with a group of people. Holy fuck.
Or so, whatever this
Fucking
This is horrible. Fucking whore. This is horrible. This is horrible. So anyway, I woke up to my husband sitting on the table. He looked at me and raised his eyebrow and said, have fun last night? I said, oh, that reminds me of what I'm going to do for my final project of my video. Let me tell you guys that before we let's end the show on that. Anyway, have fun last night? I said, yeah, we didn't wake you, did we? And he said no. He didn't say anything else for a few hours. He didn't say anything else for a few hours about it because the kids were up. But when me and him, there we go. But when me and him were sitting out back, he looked at me and explained the cloud server. My heart dropped. I had no words. He said, so ... J and S ? Question mark. And I was like, oh, that's definitely fuck. I know what that word is. He said, yeah. And I told him absolutely could not tell her husband anything. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. So could not tell her husband anything. So the wife and her best friend fucked a group of guys that wasn't either of their husbands.
Wow.
Wow.
Handled more sausage than a Polish butcher.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, I told her absolutely could not tell her husband about anything. He asked if there was more after I stopped recording them, and I was like, no. But as I thought about it, But as I thought about it, they did leave together, and my best friend, Jay, once again, it's a letter, it's an acronym, is very sexual, unsatisfied in her marriage. And from what I have heard, my sister can be very persuasive. So, eek, eek, eek. Anyway, feeling dumb this morning, and now my husband has seen 3 of my friends, back to that B word with all the stars, and then now a P. So my friends B and B. So what is that, pussy? So what's B? So if P is pussy, what is B? Balls?
But
Maybe? I don't know, man. I'm not trying to make fun of them. Oh, no, it can't be because it can't be. You ready for this? And here's why. Let me finish the sentence. You'll understand why. Morning, and now my husband has seen 3 of my friends blank, and buttholes. So it's actually buttholes is written out, so it can't be butt. And so mine and my sister's, who one picture included was bent over side by side from behind, and another standing side by side from the front tops up to the pants down, doing a sort of comparison. UGH. That's the end of it. So basically, this chick and her sister and her friend banged a group of dudes, I'm assuming on girls' night, and they're all trying to keep it secret to themselves and not tell the husbands. That's pretty much what I got from that.
Well, more women are cheating than ever before.
Oh, of course, women cheat. Women definitely cheat more. Women cheat more. Women leave relationships more. Go ahead, Rose. Or Dark. Go.
Guys are still the same though. Like,
oh yeah, they're still the same, but women are catching up. You know,
we're just getting ours
right,
now.
Right. But as Johnny Depp and Amber Heard showed, girls are making it up. Guys aren't as bad as you think. It is girls. No, some guys are dicks, and I'm not going to pretend they're not. But on the general, not as bad as you ladies are playing, and most you girls are the issue.
I love how she went to that trial thinking she was going to get a $10 million payday, but all that resulted was everyone knows that she took a shit on the floor.
I hope to God it ends the Me Too movement. Like I said, I got caught up in that shit, and fucking, I'm 100% against believing anyone about anything they say until someone shows me something. If you go, I have a green pen, I'm gonna go, show me your green pen. You know. So, same thing. I don't believe anyone until I'm shown proof.
All right.
I agree.
Here's my last confession. And this is definitely going to stimulate discussion, I think. It's pretty
okay.
So the title is Whites Are Discriminated Against and People Think It's Normal. I kind of look
I tried to do, and you
I got it first, yeah. I kind of look white, but I'm not actually white, but people are so racist towards white people and they don't realize it. They say all whites are racist and have prejudice towards them while unaware that they are being hypocrites. One of my friends said she saw me and was like, oh, this guy's white, and was like freaking out and stuff, but she wasn't sure. And one day I was like, oh yeah, I'm not actually white, but the census changed my race and stuff and grouped me up with the whites and was like, you're white? And then like became cold. Everyone's like, oh, I hate whites. Whites should die, chalk children and shit because they are racist and slaves, and like some whites are like brainwashed into thinking that all this is okay. And my white teacher said it's impossible to be racist towards white people. And I'm like, what the fuck? This actually needs to stop. And like one of my friends are half white, and like he might be like 0.1% German, but he's not sure. And then everyone calls him, I think, the N-word and stuff. I sent this message in a confessions account, and the comments were like clowning on me, calling me chalk children, colonizers, and etc. And then like soon after, the owner made a post with a description saying we support hating white people. Like, what the fuck? Well, I felt this way for a long time, and I stand by it. No race is hated more than the white race. There are white people
100%.
who hate white people. You know? Seriously.
100%.
As far as black people goes, there are white people who worship black people and try to behave like them and dress like them. So it's not black people. It's white people are the ones that everyone's got an accent.
No, and I try to explain that the white man only, created civilization, built bridges and roads and stories and like cell phone, like. No, it's silly, dude. It's so silly. I keep my son. Luckily, is not getting swept up in it, and I think the fact of who I am helps him with that. But I see it so much. It's like the guy I live with. His daughter thinks she's a boy, so she's now a boy. And
how's he coping with that?
I mean, he wants to be cool because I don't want to say he wants to be cool, but it's like, what do you do? Like, okay, see, I know what I would do, and I'm very different though. And the average person would probably get mad at me, but I would say, no, you're not. Quit being stupid. You're stupid. But he wants to be okay and accepting and understand and love and all that shit. And it's like, you're not helping a person who believes stuff like that if you're feeding into delusions, you know?
One sec.
What?
Keep going. Nothing. Keep going.
Okay. But I don't know, but it's just like, I'm very worried about the world. I'm very worried about all kinds of things because I'm not a very religious person, but I do understand religion and I've read a lot about it. And I'm telling you right now, the things that are spoken about in the book of Revelations are going on in this world right now. And so I'm worried that maybe we're getting close to the end of days, dude. You know, something might happen. Like, shit might fuck off. I have no clue. I don't know. But
as far as white privilege goes, I was having this thought this week. The actor Michael Richards, who played Kramer on Seinfeld, in 2006, this was years before cancel culture, he said the N-word on stage, and when it went viral, completely obliterated his career. He hasn't gotten much work, and he might as well retire at this point. So if he had as much white privilege as they say he does, he would have gotten away with it, right? But he didn't.
Exactly. No, let me ask you. Let me ask you this, dude. If white privilege, or let's say male privilege, even if that was a real thing, why would anyone try to be male or white?
Yeah. Well,
you know, why would someone try to transition to be male? Like, if it sucks and chicks get the shit end of the stick, why would anyone try? It's because it doesn't.
Why would anyone try to? Like, why wouldn't anyone, like, why would wait, the question would be like, why wouldn't, like, all women try to be a man if it was, like, better that way?
Exactly.
Right?
Why would any man try to be a woman?
I no disrespect
I like being a woman, but I hate it, you know? I like being a woman, but I fucking hate it. Like, I hate the fact that, like, all in all, like, there's, like, always gonna be, like, fucking, like, male chauvinistic people that just treat you like fucking nothing and blah, 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 blah.
The risk of rape, that's always out there.
I guess so, but I mean, like, honestly, I've been, like...
men get raped more than women, nationally.
I've been in the position where I've been more intimidating, I think, most of my life, even though, like, not, like, that was not intentional, but, like, just people, like, wouldn't fuck with me, you know? Like, I didn't really get fucked with like that.
Well, that's good, you know?
For the most part, yeah, it's good. But I mean...
Well, everyone should be strong, you know?
Like, everybody, you know?
Yeah. Because it doesn't do women any favors to just be a wounded victim their entire life, because that energy attracts people who are abusive, actually.
And, yeah.
True.
It's like in jail, you know, if you're like a wimpy guy, you don't stand up for yourself, that just makes you, that puts like a big bullseye on your back.
That's the standard.
Oh, yeah, you can't be a victim. You can't be a victim.
Yeah.
You gotta stand up.
No, I'm grabbing like some snacks real quick, just some cheese and shit from the fridge.
Yeah.
You guys keep talking.
Yeah.
It'll be like 2 seconds, I promise.
Well, I mean, I think that's true of life on the outside as well, though. If you're someone who's like got low self-esteem and you won't stand up for yourself, people will take advantage of it.
Very true, bud. I mean, I'm telling you, I've learned throughout my life, like, every time I turn around, it's either victim or shark. It's either, you know, guppy or shark. So either I'm doing what I'm doing or someone's eating what I'm eating. You know, does that make sense?
Yeah, you're going to be Ricky, you're going to be Trevor. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Are you going to be Ricky or are you going to be Trevor? But
smokes, let's go. Which side do you want to be on of that, you know?
Right. Hey, come on, hairdo. Smokes, let's go.
Oh,
for sure. For sure, dude. Which reminds me, everyone tune in to our last episode where me and Morgan talk all kinds of shit about Ricky and Julian and hairdos.
And we're talking about Trailer Park Boys, by the way, if you don't
And
know.
definitely Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, I didn't tell you. I ordered 2 canisters of that Donair mix. So did you use just one at a time, or did you?
No,
Yeah,
you
you
didn't
made-
watch my show, did
I
you?
watched-
You haven't watched it, dude.
Did you combine your own homemade sauce with the bottle sauce? Yeah, you did
No,
that.
I made 2 sauces. I made 2 sauces. I made the one that you ordered for me, which I had to, of course. And then I found a recipe where I made my own. So I made my own sauce also.
So the bottle sauce the one I sent you, that doesn't make a lot, right? Just one of those bottles, or?
I wouldn't call it a lot. Like, you can't, put it on 100 Donairs or nothing. But it's a decent amount, I mean, it's good enough for a few Donairs. Like, it was enough where all the Donairs we made for everyone, and as I ate it for the next day and a half, there was still like half of it left when I was done. And I didn't just eat yours. I didn't just eat mine. Like, I ate both. You get what I'm saying? Like, because they were both good. But you know how it is.
I love how curious you are about like how you thought the Donair sauce was.
Hey, Donairs are business,
Yeah, no, Morg knew.
It's
Dark,
like we literally have to be there though, Morgan. Like we have to be like, oh, okay.
I just came up with one of the sickest pranks ever. Like, pour some of that sauce on somebody's hair while they're asleep, and then let it dry. You know what I mean? It would pretty much the same thing, wouldn't it?
That would be brutal, dude. That would be worse than like coming on someone's face while they sleep.
Well, I once heard this story. These girls were like on a balcony in an apartment building. They were leaning over the rail, just kind of talking. And at one point, they felt something moist on their heads. They looked up. These 2 guys were jerking off and down on their heads. Yeah.
That's dirty, dude. That's burnt. That's burnt dirty.
Horrifying, but kind of funny too.
Hold on, Dirk's trying to say something. Hold on, what are you saying, kid?
What were you saying?
Eat that prosciutto. No, you eat that prosciutto, baby girl.
Wait, Doug, are you saying that you would just take it if someone was above you just shooting their shit? You'd be cool with that?
What do you mean?
Well, we're talking about guys fucking coming on chicks on the balcony below.
Oh yeah, no, I was talking to my cat. I'm trying to get her to eat my prosciutto.
We were talking about chicks getting cummed on, and you're like, "Yeah, eat that prosciutto. It's cool."
Bad timing.
It's a very bad timing.
You're
Oh,
gonna eat that. You like lick the fuck out of it. So like, she needs to eat that. Anyway.
So I did my last one. I think it's Von Dark's turn. I think to do her second.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I want to weigh in on whatever we were just talking about real quick.
All right, we'll use that as her talking point. I like it. Let's go. Let's keep talking about sex and coming on chicks.
Coming on chicks is cool.
Yeah, sure.
It's very cool. But sometimes you have like scenarios where, say, like you have like unwritten consent. Like maybe you're dating somebody for a while and you're like, just say, it's a Tuesday, I'm sleeping, you can just do whatever you want, blah, blah, blah. Like, like you have that, like, sort of like, it's like the Tuesday rule. It's not necessarily Tuesday, but I mean, like, you know what I mean? Anyway.
Right. I get what you're saying.
Yes. So, like, as long as consent is involved, it's usually okay.
Definitely, there has to be consent.
But were you guys talking about like coming on people while they were sleeping?
Well, that's
No. I mean,
that's
I
sexual.
guess kind of.
Were we talking about that like specifically, or like?
Well, I guess that counts as sexual assault, doesn't it? I mean, unless a guy discussed it with his girlfriend ahead of time, like, can I come on you when you're asleep? But,
well, it's not sexual. It's not sexual at pepper.
No.
Disgusting.
You get it? Assault at pepper. Stupid dad joke. Whatever, guys. Fucking.
Well, I'm fond of the porn genre bukkake. Have you guys ever seen that?
Oh my god, yes, so much, dude. Really? Like, I've seen it, but dude, that poor girl is just getting sprayed.
Oh yeah, yeah. And to think they invented that in Japan, is the Japanese get pretty nasty when it comes to this.
Which is funny because they won't show guys. They'll blur out the wiener and they'll blur out the face.
Yeah, yeah. And
yeah.
The girl's doing the backstroke in it by the end, you know.
She's in a bathtub full of this shit.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's a big one.
No, I honestly can't even jerk off to that type of stuff, man.
Really? Oh wow, I can't.
Yeah.
Do I have not?
No, I mean, like, okay. Go ahead, bud. You first.
I was just gonna say, do I not have a conscience or something? I don't know.
No, I don't know. Maybe I'm just over something, you know, and I don't mean over something. I mean, like, I'm over, you know, over conservative. I don't know what it is. Like, I like multiple person porn. I like when a chick's getting lots of dick. And the funny thing is I hate it in real life. So if I meet a chick who's getting lots of dick, it kind of does turn me off. But at the same time, during porn, I want to see all her holes filled with wieners.
Oh, me too.
Right?
Me too.
You know?
And
so,
sometimes you get like real like kind of spicy, and you're like, well, how many like wieners can she fit in these holes?
Right? How many can she do? like let's see. Here, let me roll some dice. Throw it. Oh, yes, get in there. You too. Jump in there. I mean, as long as Dark, you know what I'm saying? As long as she can take Atreyu and Falcor, we're good.
Oh my god.
Right? I don't know. That was stupid.
Atreyu, Falcor, and wait. What was the horse?
Oh, what was the horse's name? Oh my god. Okay, I have to search it now. Because you guys all know me. I can't let something not be known. I have to search.
I know, because we were going on about how like heartbreaking that was, though. Like,
oh my god, it was. Dude, I have issues behind that still to this day. Okay. Atreyu horse. HOR.
I have a confession. I have seen bestiality porn, and it is fucking disgusting. That guy had a nightmare. I had a nightmare based on that experience.
I've seen some interesting ones, I guess.
Oh,
I'm not unfamiliar with the bestiality thing. I mean, it's been present.
It's go-to for me, but I've seen some things.
Yeah, I've seen some things. Exactly. It's not where I go. So if I want to crank one down real fast, that is not my go-to. Confession post. This is the moment to confess, right? You guys want to hear a dirty secret? Do you know what really turns me on? Pregnant redheads. I don't know why. Know why. Yeah, I don't know why, but it does, though. Pregnant redhead. So out there, if any of you are listening and you're a pregnant redhead, yeah, I'm into you.
I don't know you, but I love you.
Yeah, totally. Well, okay, so I got to think about redheads, and I know where it spans from. So I saw it years later as I grew up. There was a movie that was supposed to be like this Irish thing, and the mom was a very very cool, very what's the word I'm looking for? Not dominant, but anyway, the mom was very much in the movie, and she had red hair and green eyes, and she was this Irish woman. And I realized now, looking back, that I just was attracted to her growing up. So I've now in turn got into redheaded chicks. Anyway, our tax. So we all feel stupid. All the viewers and listeners who know better are already typing in. Yeah, Ray, I already told you. Artax. That's his name, love. The horse is named Artax. And yes, that shit fucking ball. Matter of fact, like the third time me and Dark ever talked on the phone, I was on the floor drunk crying about Artax because I was all drunk watching the movie. Fucking Artax has died. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it was like it was on TV for you.
Yeah.
And I was like just listening to it pretty much.
And I was reenacting the whole movie over the phone for you. Remember that? So if anyone wants to hear me drunk reenact a American movie for you, call me at 1-800.
Stallone
what
movie.
the fuck? Oh, Stallone movie?
Oh,
I gotta.
Kind of be like
Hey, buddy, what I tell you?
People say I'm stupid, but I'm actually real erudite. So I think. Oh yeah. So Von Dark still hasn't read her confession. I don't think.
No, I did. I did my confession. Yeah, I did one of them.
Oh, okay. So
yeah. Okay.
Second one.
All right. Go ahead. Second one.
Yeah.
I gotta plug my. Sorry, I gotta plug my phone in anyway. So. Go ahead, D.
What's that?
Yeah, you're up to read.
No, it's not my turn. It's not my turn.
Did you read your first one, right?
Yeah, I read my first one.
Yeah, now it's your turn to read your second because I read my second.
Is it? Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Where are you? Okay. This is like this. The English is questionable on this one, okay? So like, I'm just gonna read it. I'm just gonna read it how it is.
Yeah. It's alright. I can barely read, so don't worry. Go.
I like to touch females' field. Long time ago, I had fantasy in which I may touch any female I want in public. Obviously, this fantasy can't come true. However, I can perceive energetic fields which occupy some area of space, and as a result, I can touch biofields.
Wow. He wants to like feel the aura.
Because I'm like, okay, so like, what kind of like drugs is this guy on, and can I have some? Like,
yeah. He's using the force. He's using.
I want to touch biofield too. Whatever that is.
I swear to God, like it's spring is almost over, but whenever spring is underway, like somehow I feel like. Just like with the animals, there's a sexual awakening. Do you ever feel that? In springtime?
Definitely.
Because, I mean, when our species was evolving, I'm sure we must have come out of the caves around this time. And
yeah. Wait, is there a way to make this fucking...
Yes.
Alright, no, I got it. Okay. I was trying to put like the speakerphone on. I have no idea how to do that.
Well, you sound clearer and.
Yeah, this is a little bit better, right? Like slightly.
Oh, dude, you're actually much louder now.
I was over the stupid speaker. Anyway.
Oh.
So yeah.
I'm almost out of whiskey. Yeah.
He wants to touch biofields. I'm not sure what that is exactly, but
maybe if you touch those, they can't charge you for sexual harassment.
All right. So
that's like, because then it's like touching
Yes.
her, you know. If there's no skin to skin contact,
you don't need consent to touch her aura.
yeah, there's no Me Too movement for the aura.
Oh my god, can you imagine? That's probably the next that'll be the next. I mean, I'm not bitching about like the movements that we have. I'm just saying like that could be a movement. It's like, oh my god, you like I raped my aura and I'm charging you now. Like can you imagine? Because that would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, I saw you look up my aura. I saw you, like, touch it. You fingered my aura.
So why do I picture, like, dating a hippie chick or something? She's like, hey, I let you touch my boobs, but I never said you could finger my aura.
I'll tell you what I'm picturing. Remember the Chappelle sketch with Rick James, and he said, "I saw his aura, like it was this orange, his aura. I saw it." And then the show, Dave Chappelle.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
Oh, that was such a great show. It was so hilarious.
Oh, dude, it was so great. How about when he was Prince, dude, and fuck y'all, or Charlie, fuck your couch, Charlie Murphy.
yeah.
Fuck your couch.
What did the five fingers say to the face?
Slap.
Yeah, that show.
Oh, that's so great. Oh, I missed that show, dude. Dude, Dave Chappelle had to run away because he was wanted by bad people for a lot of things. And guess what? He got to come back and drop a deuce on fucking all of them. And so I love it, dude. Dave Chappelle's the shit. Dave Chappelle's the shit. Which is funny because all the left, they hate him now because he did this transgender joke. And the funny thing is if you actually watch his show, the guy told a very positive story about a person who just so happens to be transgender. Now, whether you or I believe or disagree or whatever is besides the point. Because I have my own opinion on whether this person is or isn't whatever they say. But that's not the point of what's being told. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So there's no point in even bringing it up. The guy told a really positive story about a person, a friend, who just so happened to be transgender. So, but it's a great thing. Anyway, I love Dave Chappelle. And so when everyone tried to censor it, because he's totally a leftist, so we don't actually agree on the same point of views, but he totally, I don't know, he told a great story. That's all. So anyway,
well, he's not down with cancel culture, that's for sure.
No, and as we've established, Morgan,
nobody really should be. Nobody really should be like to 100.
No, and exactly.
Sure, like don't fucking like side with that person. That's fine, but like don't fucking like cancel them out. Like shit happens, you know. Like we're all fucking human. Like you can't fucking like everybody would be fucking canceled because we all did some fucking dumb shit at one point. Well, or like I never really crossed the line where it was non-consensual, but like I have semi like taken advantage of my boyfriend, which was like totally like he knew like I'm like, here, take these drugs, like, and then
I like how it worked out telling that story, by the way. See, that's just hot. That sounds fucking.
Like But I mean, like, most of the time they're okay with that. They're like, yeah, like, they know full well what's going on. They trust you. I'm like, I'm not going to fucking OD somebody or nothing, but, like, I am going to fucking sit on your dick.
No, Dark. I was just about to say, hey, I would totally let you dose me and take advantage of me. Like, totally.
Was this a morning wood kind of
I'm a good nurse.
Right?
I'm a good nurse.
Like, have you ever gotten up in the morning and you saw, like, morning wood and you thought, I'll just take advantage of that?
Dude, yes, a lot chicks have. Have you, Dark? You gotta admit, that's the best boner ever. Morning wood boner.
Is she still there?
Hello?
I
think we lost her. There you are.
Oh.
Okay, what'd you just say?
Hi.
Oh, yeah. Well, we were just talking about how, like, have you ever saw
something
that?
Like,
I don't think she's catching us, bud.
Have you been in a situation where you were with like a boyfriend? It was in the morning, he was still asleep, but he had morning wood. Did you ever like take advantage of it, so to speak? And
I mean, because you got to admit, morning wood boner is the best boner ever, right?
It's like fucking rock.
Like a rock.
Woody, yeah.
You take advantage. Like, I'm not really a morning person, but some people take advantage. Yeah, like, but I don't like fuck that.
So basically, what Dark's saying is, no, she doesn't like mornings.
Oh, yeah.
She's missing out on morning boners, though. I'll tell you that.
Supposedly, women tend to become sexually aroused more often late at night. I read that like 10 o'clock onwards.
Oh yes, they do, and they actually they'll hump you in their sleep, dude. You know how many girls, dude? I've been banged by girls while they're sleeping. Like dude. I've had a chick on top of me riding me. And then the next morning I'm like, dude, do you remember that? She's like, no. I'm like, girl, you were on top of me. What do you mean no?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's hot when the woman takes initiative, becomes the aggressor once in a while. I know they don't want to do it all the time, but that is hot.
I mean, yes, but no at the same time. I am not turned on by a badass aggressive women. So like all this MCU, the MCU shit, where all the chicks are now the tough guys, that stuff doesn't get me excited. It really doesn't.
One day I saw a female cop and I was really turned on. Like she wore typical, in the old school way, they actually had a skirt on, but nowadays they wear the pants and everything, the belt.
Wait. All right, I'll back you up for a minute because T.J. Hooker was hot.
Oh, you think of Heather Locklear? Or...
Would you remember T.J. Hooker?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. William Shatner.
Yeah. Dude, way back in the day.
The last time he shoulder rolled, yeah. I saw this female cop and her hair was tied back and she wore the uniform and it was kind of tight with the belt that allegedly weighs like 50 pounds. And I found it sexy in some way.
Hey, and there's Morgan looking at her going, thank you, TJ Hooker.
Yeah. Even the gun made it sexy as well, I think fake guns are part of S&M paraphernalia. I think some people use those.
Dude.
Well, there's all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of stuff.
Some people probably use real guns, I'm sure, but.
Oh yeah, for sure. What I was trying to say was there's all kinds of stuff that is.
Still use real guns, you just don't fucking load them.
Load them, yeah. But yeah, get her to like suck your gun.
You still use real guns, just don't load them. Have the safety on. Make sure that shit stays on if you're gonna be real dangerous.
Or just make sure you clean up after you blow your load.
Yeah.
Or like,
I'm gonna blow
or
your
that'd be unfortunate for anybody that tries to rob you.
or fill a squirt gun with your jizz and then blow your load that way.
Here's jizz in your eye, bitch.
The super
so let me tell you. Oh wait, I think I have my
your second.
Yeah, let me read that, and then let me tell you my story for my fucking final project. You guys are gonna love this, dude. Everyone's gonna, and you know what? You're all the viewers are gonna want to tune in to see it, just to see how well I do. But anyway, all right. Anyway, so
it's bukkake.
yeah.
No, it's not.
I'm making a bukkake movie. You all should tune in to watch it. Oh fuck, dude. Did I? Oh, dude. Fuck, bro.
What?
I think I deleted my fucking thing, man.
Deleted what?
Damn it. My second story, motherfucker. Yeah. Fuck. You want me to skip it, bud? And fucking. God damn it. Yeah, like I don't have a second one right now. Like I don't. So I don't even have the link to the fucking page.
Do you remember what?
Oh no.
Phone. Come on. Hang up. There we go. Okay, so here's a link to the to the last story I told. Morgan, you'll edit this part out, right, bud? Please do. Don't let the world see how stupid I am right now, please. All right, so all confessions. Let's click on that. Let's see what this says. Come on. Hello? No, you're not going to do anything for me? Come on, bud. Fuck.
Oh shit.
Nope, it's not gonna.
Birthday right now.
So. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's not loading. Here, let me use my computer instead of my phone. Let me try that. What's the website? Confession Post?
Yeah, confessionpost.com.
All right.
What?
Post.com. Nothing. My shit ain't working. I don't know. So just please edit this part out more. Okay, so confession post. Okay. Oh, well, fuck it. Here's the first one that pops up. Oh, shit, it's big. Maybe I should read this one. Oh, my God, it's huge. That's what she said. All right, so what does it say? I like to touch female fields. Stupid. Oh, there's the one I just read. Stupid, stupid, stupid. That's the one I read earlier. Oh yeah, this was the one right here, Morgan. This is the one I sent you. Why did it go away? Okay, are you ready? All right, cut.
Yeah.
Cut in right here, Morgan. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, so this is the one I'm gonna read. This is my number 2 one. It's called Presbyterians and Their Confusing Beliefs.
Oh, I saw that one. Yeah.
Yeah. So these people seem to shuffle free. Oh, sorry guys, I'm drunk. Okay. These people seem to shuffle free will and predestination around. Remember, Ray? Calvin, or predestination. I'm talking about predestination.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ray's belief system, man.
Yeah, this is why I wanted to read this one. So anyway, these people seem to shuffle free will and predestination around in a confusing mess of contradictory rhetoric and ends up canceling each other out. On one hand, everyone is predestined to them. Wait, hold on. On one hand, everything is predestined to them, quite frankly, there is true. Well, quite frankly, if this is true, it cancels free will. That's true. On the other hand, they say we are responsible for our sins. You cannot have it both ways. It's either free will or everything is predestined. You say this to some what the fuck is that word? Presbyterian. Duh. Fucking idiot. All right, you say this to some Presbyterians, and they say something threatening, such as, you just keep thinking that way. I believe thinking goes against the skewed belief system, at least thinking for yourself. Being predestined to burn in hell seems odious to me. Very much it seems odious. No one's predestined to burn in hell. You know? I mean, I can get into a whole theological conversation if we want. You know?
But I mean, every Christian religion says you're born with original sin, so I guess it kind of dovetails with that, right?
Right, but that's not overlining. That's not the what puts you in hell or nothing. Like, you're not at blame for that, so that doesn't matter. So the fact that anyone that says that for religion is not actually understanding what religion is. They're simply trying to scare you into believing something they want, and that's wrong. Because trust me, that is not what old JC talked about.
Yeah, there's so many sects of religions that hate each other's guts. Really
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the Protestants and the Catholics that fucking hate each other.
I was once a Mormon, and all the other Christians hated us, and you know, Jehovah's Witnesses, the same deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that. It's all one and the same shit, but like it's different, I guess.
Yeah.
And there's so much more to it than necessary. And honestly, even though I should have known reading a Presbyterian comment, this is the type of conversation that I could get into in depth, and it's probably not the right platform for it. So maybe we should just table this for another episode. Maybe you and I, Morgan, could have an episode. I mean, Dark can join us if she wants. Other than that, I probably should table all comments that I have until later on, because you get what I'm saying? Does anyone get what I'm saying?
What do you mean, like?
Well, I mean, I'm talking about religion. Religion isn't something we should just lightly have a conversation about. Religion is serious.
I nearly joined the Church of Satan.
Me too.
Yeah, it's just, but what do you get out of it, right? They'll give you like a card that says you're a member, and it costs $200 for the card. And I thought, well, what's the fucking point? There's nowhere to go and hang out with other members. It just seemed pointless.
Actually, there's plenty of places you can go to hang out with them, and you can do abortions together. And I'll hate. No, it's part of Satanist religion is abortions, and I'll hate you for it. And
not LaBase.
It's free will, is what it is.
Not LaBase Satanism isn't like that, but there have been a couple cults, I guess, that did shit like that. But
true. But no, what it is Satanism is all about self and love self and worship self.
Well, yeah,
I'm 100% against it, that, and anything Satanism stands for. So.
Well, by their logic, like, your birthday should be celebrated like you celebrate Christmas. Like, it's about you. It's a celebration.
Yeah, but it's not about me. That's the thing. That's what I was trying to explain to people a while ago. It's like, okay, so check this out. If I was to die right now, would it matter to me?
Well, it would matter to people.
No, exactly.
I was thinking about Kurt Cobain this week. I thought, I really have no respect for him because he left his daughter to grow up without a father. I think that was a really shitty thing to do.
All right, Morgan. So that goes into my point, which proves against Satanism. Your life is not yours. Our lives
don't encourage suicide. They don't encourage that.
Our lives do not belong to us. Our lives belong to those who care about us. Because if I was to die right now, would I care? No, it wouldn't matter. Now, who would care? Who would care is you. Who would care is Dark. Who would care is my son. Who would care is my mom, my grandma. That's who my life belongs to. So the fact that I'm going to do anything that worships self is stupid. Because in that logic alone, no, your life does not belong to you. It's not yours to worship. No.
It's not as black and white.
I made it very black and white just now.
I can argue that.
Well, you can celebrate the self without committing suicide at any point. I mean, that's actually antithetical.
Right. No, Morgan. No, you're correct. You can do that, but no, that's not the point I'm getting at. Is why worship self if self is not the answer? If self is not the truth, why worship self? It's like why? I mean, because the point is like your life doesn't belong to you. So why do what is important to you you should do what's important to those around you, because those are the ones that your life actually matters to.
Yeah, but you got to live for yourself as well, you know.
That's Satanism, brother. That is 100% Satanism. You should not live for yourself. I will debate this with you all day. No, you should not live for yourself. That is Satanism. Satanism is about worship of self. That's what your statement just said.
Not. I can argue that.
Exactly. No, that's because you want to.
I'm saying Satanism because, like, have you researched it? Have you researched it?
Yes.
You read the Satanic Bible by Anton LaPage?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Yeah,
I read them all. I read the Satanic Bible. I read the Catholic Bible. I read the Torah. I read the Quran. Okay, when I was in prison, I had nothing else to do, you guys. Trust me. What you're doing right now, Dark, is you're trying to sugarcoat, and that's what they do. It's not really what you're saying, but no, it actually is. It actually is.
But you know, there are these cultures from places like the Far East where, like, your family's desires matter more than yours, and you may have to give up hopes and dreams and happiness because of that. And that seems to me like a shitty way to live. Whereas with Satanism, they're not saying disregard the feelings or well-being of the people that you love. They're just saying that you matter too, and that you should celebrate yourself.
It's basically standing up for yourself.
Yeah.
No.
Because, like, I mean, legit, like, in the end, I hate to, like, go Donnie Darko, but, like, everybody dies alone. Like, yes, your life matters to everybody.
Wrong.
But
Wrong.
Who is actually going through that death? You know, it's you. It's you. Like, if you, like, I'm not saying suicide. I'm saying, like, at the end of your life, even, like,
I'm saying you're 100% wrong.
Are you gonna have somebody holding your hand? Like, most of the time, you're gonna be alone in a fucking hospital room, or
that
maybe
doesn't matter. That doesn't pertain to the fact of what's being stated. You may or may not die alone, but your life does not belong to you.
I'm not talking about that. That's totally separate.
No, it's 100% exactly what we are talking about.
No. I'm saying, like, you're correct. You are correct on what you're saying.
If you were to die right now,
that is your belief, and it is a lot of other people's belief too.
True.
It's just not something that is written down in any other fucking book, is what I'm trying to fucking say. You know what I mean?
But
like,
you're right. But I am going to say that what Morgan is stating is Satanism, whether he realizes it or not. And anyone who worships self is going Satanist. And that is, in my opinion, 100% mine. And I love anyone who disagrees. That's fine. But it is the wrong point of view to have, because your life doesn't. It's like right now, Dark. If you were to die tonight, would you care? No, you wouldn't. I would. I would. I would care.
I'm not
No,
done.
you wouldn't. No, that's the thing. You
I
would.
would care.
You think you would. That's the part of the problem of self.
Okay, so you're gonna tell me right now. You're gonna tell me that I wouldn't care when I'm telling you I would care if I died tonight.
You won't exist. How could you? You couldn't even care if you wanted to. You wouldn't exist anymore. You died. Have you ever seen a dead something? You would not care. You would be dead. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you wouldn't care about yourself or somebody else or not. I'm simply stating that if we die, that's it.
Yes, okay.
So in turn,
no.
Has the raccoon you ran over, has that ever cared about itself when it's dead?
It may have cared about its kids.
No, that's the thing, Morgan. No, it doesn't, because it's dead.
Yeah.
It doesn't anymore.
At that point in time, yes, but I mean, like, we all have a fucking flash of life before we fucking, like, a flash of whatever the shit, DMT and all that shit. So yeah, I probably would care.
But how good does that matter? None of that matters. Once you're dead, you're dead. That's it.
You asked if I cared. That was the bottom line.
No. The point is your dead body will not care about you. I will care about you. Morgan will care about you. Your mom will care about you. Your cousin will care about you. Your sister will care about you. The guy down the street will care about you. The teacher will care about you. That's who's going to care about you. So when I personally die, even though I love my life and I'm awesome, I personally will not give a shit because I'm dead. I will be like that run over fucking critter in the road. Now, who's going to care is you, Morgan, my mom, my brother, my son, my sister, my cousin. That's who's going to care. That's who my life belongs to, is everyone who's going to care. The simple fact that once I die, I'm not going to care because I won't be existing to care is the point that proves that it doesn't belong to me. So anything that serves self-purpose is wrong. That's all I'm getting at, you guys.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, that is one area where we differ. Like, I support euthanasia. If someone's life is just abject misery from the moment they wake to the moment they go to sleep, they're just in pain, they're just in nausea, they got a terminal disease, I think they should have the right to die because.
Well, of course.
What quality
I agree with
of life
that.
is there at that point? Like,
I agree with that.
I knew a guy who died recently. He had cancer, and he chose to go that route. And I think, fine, you know, what's the point of being alive and suffering longer, you know? So.
Oh, 100%. I agree with that. I'm debating that, you guys, right now. If you guys want to know a little dirty another confession, I have this thing on top of my head that I think might be cancer. I'm not sure yet. And so when I go back to California on the 24th, we've already got a doctor's appointment made for me because I still have medical insurance out there because technically I haven't changed my address and shit. Wah, right? So anyway, I'm having this debate in my mind. If this is cancer, what do I do? And the reason I'm having that conversation is because my grandpa, who died from, I can't say he died of, I can't say he died of cancer, mesothelioma. But I took care of the man as he passed, and basically all we did was prolong the death for 2 years, and he was miserable and sick the whole time.
Yeah.
And he would have lived maybe 6 months without it, but he would have been normal. You know what I'm saying? And so we turned 6 months of normal Papa into 2 years of sick and throwing up and dying Papa. And so I've always said that I'm not gonna, if I ever get cancer, I'm not gonna, but I'm sitting here now thinking, as I touch this thing, going, I'm still very young. I'm only 40. Like, I'm very young. And I already know what my son's going to say,
Yeah.
So do I go through with chemo if need be, or do I say fuck it, Like, I don't really know, because like I said, I am too young to be willing. Like, I pictured myself at 70 having it, like Papa did. I'll be 70 when I have cancer. No, I'm 40 and I might.
Well, people are aging differently now. Like, do you remember in Beverly Hills Cop, there was the cop who punched Axel Foley, the guy who was like really cranky. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
He was 35 when they shot that movie. 35. I thought he was like in his 50s or something. But that's how people are different now. Like we're all in our 40s now, and I think Von Dark's gonna be 40 in, was it July or August or something?
Right.
Yeah, but like, see, if we had turned 40 in the 70s, we would look a lot older than we do now. We're aging pretty well, which means we're all probably going to be very old. So.
Very true. Very true.
On that note, I think we've all done our confessions, have we? I think we have.
I think so.
Yeah, we're at
all I'm gonna do from here is make some food.
That's right. Well, we're at the 2-hour mark, so I think we done good.
All right, guys.
Well, thank you all for joining us this week.
Yeah, thanks for having me again. I'd love to be here anytime, and we'll,
we might build the panel up. Might bring some more people, and that'd be fun.
For sure.
That'll be the new Papo. Papo.
Yeah, right.
This could be the next one. Yeah. All right. All right, great. Well, you guys have yourselves a good weekend.
All right, you too, buddy.
Take care.
Dark, love you. I'll talk to you later.